Welcome to my curriculum analysis of the Philadelphia Public School High School 9 through 12. The public schools of Philadelphia have adopted the backward design curriculum model to deliver an excellent education to every child in their district. Their mission statement adds that all graduates will be fully engaged as citizens of the world, ready to succeed. As you can see here, the Curriculum Office has a strategic plan that adds the integration of technology in the classroom. Teachers of every school are a part of the curriculum development and offered continuing education courses. Let us begin by defining backward design curriculum. There are 3 stages to this model. Stage 1, identify desired outcomes and results. Stage 2, determine acceptable evidence. And Stage 3, plan learning experiences and instruction. So basically, we identify the desired results, then we work backwards to develop the instruction rather than the traditional approach, which is to define the topics needing to be covered. We begin with the end in mind. You start with a clear understanding of the destination, you know where you are going, and you take the steps in the right direction. This is an idea from Stephen Covey, The 7 Effects of Successful People.
Let us look briefly at each of these stages. Stage 1, desired results. To what extent does this design focus on the big idea targeted in the content? Big ideas are at the heart of this program. We're to target the understandings, making sure that they're enduring, transferable. We want to make sure that we frame our questions where they're challenging and they provoke genuine inquiry and deep thought. So we refer here to the building blocks for this desired understanding. We want to refer to the knowledge and skills stated by our implied goals. And we want to be able to enable this knowledge and skill so we can move into stage 2 for performance. In designing the big ideas, a few tips that I have. We need to evaluate the value of this skill. Is it effective? Is it efficient? Then a few underlying concepts of, does it encourage debate? Now, are there issues of strategy that help with giving the student an effective technique? Being a science teacher, we can think about this in laboratory procedure. As a teacher, we need then to go back and evaluate, why does this skill work? What theories actually underlie this skill? In stage 1, designing the essential question is used to stimulate thought and spark more questions. The inquiry refers to the core idea with no exact answer to the question, but to hook and hold the attention of the students. Finally, in stage 1, these unit-specific questions should converge toward one or a few settled understandings of these big ideas. Moving along into stage 2, the evaluation. This is a demonstration of the student's understanding. Wiggins and McTighe wrote a book, Understanding by Design. In it, they identify the 6 facets of understanding. They say the student will truly understand the content when they can explain, they can interpret, they can apply, they have perspective, They can empathize and have self-knowledge. Backward design is quite different in this part of the planning process, since a range of assessments are developed before the understanding objectives. Here again, we begin with the end in mind. Since each child is unique in their learning skills, a balanced use of assessment, tasks, and performances must be selected. The evaluations should support students in developing understanding and give them opportunities to demonstrate that understanding. An important emphasis is that assessment is part of the learning process, and this should occur throughout the unit lesson, not just at the end. Students can be encouraged throughout the sequence to self-assess and give feedback to their instructor. This allows differentiated levels of understanding. Here in the third stage of backward design, the process of sequencing the learning experiences are developed. These experiences must blend the depth and breadth of the lesson. The depth of information requires students to analyze, question, and prove theories in the unit. By making connections, developing models, and extending this knowledge gives breadth to the student's learning. The emphasis here is clearly on inquiry-based approach that requires uncovering the chosen content. Summarizing the design plan with selected standards and fair assessments, the where-to approach framework is used. To begin, the student is given a defined goal so they have a starting direction. Then the student takes a personal role in the learning by experiencing and exploring the information. As the lesson progresses, students can revise their work in a continuous evaluation. The instructor then can differentiate the needs of each student, organize the learning to maximum effectiveness per child. The basic criticism of backward design is the technique follows the cue of teaching the test. But to be fair, every course ends with an evaluation to determine the student's success and measures the teacher's performance. In backward design, testing does not only occur at the end of the unit of study, but evaluations are calculated throughout the lesson plan. The continuous assessment process is a most valuable resource because the students are encouraged to revise their work.
Thank you for watching my curriculum analysis. Signing off, this is Leah Velto, student of Franciscan University.